Okay, so it's now Saturday, I believe. And I don't have the light on, so everything's going to be dark. But I'm not restarting this. So, previously I had built an aligning jig, and I think I'm going to pull that back out now. I have some things to clean up, all of that stuff's in the way. But I'll pull that out so I have some sort of straight line to go off of when aligning the rear and front tire. And then I'll go from there, I assume. I say that too much. Alright, now everything's all up where it's supposed to be. Note that if you're ever doing this, every single fucking joint is gonna flop around. I ended up moving one end at a time. Put the front on first and then the rear next. The rear first. Derp. Now I'm gonna even everything out, get everything level. Tighten up the front so it doesn't flop. And then gonna align the rear. Okay, things that have happened since the last clip. Yeah. I moved the seat back. Well, the pole back, the seat forward. And I can even flip this around. Whoa, you're really close. Holy crap. Can you see what I'm doing? 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 Probably not. Okay, gonna hold the camera farther back from now on. I feel like a fucking vlogger. Okay, enough of that. I moved the pole back. I can even flip it like it's in this orientation. I can flip it a full 180. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Moved the bike into the shop, my shop. I put this on. There's a, it's a bit boogered up. Anyway, that's the top tube of the bicycle. I did this to keep it off the car. I put the chain there. I put a pin through here and used zip ties as cotter pins. And then I put this on. Well, duh, of course I put that on. And that'll sit around there somewhere. I'll have, what I'm gonna do is set everything up and weld it. And then I'm gonna slice it right here-ish and weld 2 nuts on either side of the L bend. And then 2 plates parallel with holes in them so a bolt can go through and tighten this entire thing and hold it together. So I can take this apart and get the wheel off more easily. That's my reasoning, at least. I have not figured out anything else with these yet, though I did decide that I am going to finish the suspension before I finish the rear. Maybe I should finish all of the suspension. I'll decide that later. Tomorrow in the morning when I wake up. I forgot what I was saying. I'm gonna finish the suspension before I work on the chain. Because then I'll know what to slice and dice and chop and get out of the way. I'm still going to use the same idea with the derailleurs though. Yeah. Go watch the last video if you don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Oh, I am going to have to, there is going to be a gusset in here. Depending on which way it goes. This acts as a gusset here because it's welded. at the bottom and at the top. There'll be a gusset here to counteract the rear suspension. Though there really doesn't need to be, I'm gonna do it anyway because I want to be able to tow a freaking monster truck with this. I'm not saying it's ever gonna happen. You know, it might. I mean, Roman Atwood had a. I'm talking about Roman Atwood now, and I've got here sitting here with three subscribers. Roman Atwood got to smash his own cop car with his own monster truck. Well, he didn't. Well, I guess whatever. He rented a monster truck anyway. So this is a gusset, but I might put in another one. I'm going to. Yeah, I might put one here. I'm definitely going to put one here. Whether it's a triangle right here or just a slab. I'm not sure. That will be gusseted on one side or both sides. Probably just one side. I had decided something up here, but I don't remember. The fork angle. I don't like the fork angle and how long the fork is. Now, I'm not going to change it now because I've changed it too many times already. I'm going to finish everything up, finish up the suspension. I'm not going to finalize the front suspension because when I change the fork angle, and okay, there are several different ways to measure fork angle. There's only one correct way, and that's from the ground. This is 0, 1 degree, 2 degrees, 50 degrees, 90 degrees. I'm not measuring that way. I'm measuring 90 degrees, 10 degrees, or what would that be, 70? Yeah, 70. Okay, this is 90. Flat. No, wait a second. Yeah. And I measured, if this is 90, this is 180. And then that is the angle that the forks are at. And that's a 30 something, and it needs to be a 40 something. I don't remember what my drawings say. The dimensions of everything else on the bike are pretty much correct. Originally it was going to be a hardtail, no suspension, but I decided I don't want to hurt my ass going over every single bump, so yeah. You know, I might have to put a gusset back here. I probably should anyway. Whether or not I put a gusset here, I'm going to have to tie something in here to keep it from just doing this number, I think. If not, yeah, I'll have to do something, I think. At this point, that particular part of this is just speculation. I don't even know if you saw that. I wasn't paying attention. They're just connected with this through bolt here. And I'll put spacers in there to keep everything from flopping around a whole lot. It does rest here, but I don't know if that'll be enough to counteract the knee action. I just don't know yet because I've not been able to put any serious weight on it, i.e. me sitting on it, because none of this was done yesterday or in weeks prior. I'm going to start uploading a video every single time I'm in the shop. So my schedule is on the weekends generally I get to work all day. During the week I get to work when I get out of school. I forgot what I was saying. Upload schedule, I guess. Some days are going to be more like today, and other days will be more where I'm describing every single little detail. Some days I just don't feel like pulling the camera out every single time I finish something. Hey, look, I did this. Hey, look, I did this. Hey, look, I did this. Or trying to do something with one hand, you know, showing you how to do it. Yeah.